A cop by the name of Paul Johnstone dons an exoskeleton suit of armor to take out crime in his city. From Image Comics' version of Batman, McFarlane Toys line created an action figure for the 10th anniversary of Image Comics based on this character. Today, I take a look at McFarlane Toys' ShadowHawk. Before I get into the review of the ShadowHawk figure itself, ShadowHawk was created in 1992 at the creation of Image Comics by Jim Valentino. So ShadowHawk had his first appearance in Youngblood issue number 2, and he went on to have a couple of series on his own. He first started with ShadowHawk, his first line. He went on to have ShadowHawk 2. He also went on to have ShadowHawk 3, which is not in my collection right now, but I'll hopefully get it at some point. And as well, images of ShadowHawk. Now, just like Spawn, Savage Dragon, Cyberforce, Youngblood, ShadowHawk was fairly popular. He doesn't have as much now going on as he did back when he started, but he was still fairly popular, enough for him to garner attention. And when McFarlane Toys put out a line of 10th anniversary figures, they put out 4. So they originally put out Spawn, Savage Dragon, Ripclaw, and ShadowHawk. These were considered to be the core characters that helped bring in Image Comics, aside from Youngblood, Brigade. So in a past video, yes, in one of my hauls, I did do a haul where I received the ShadowHawk figure and the Ripclaw figure, which, if you want to see Ripclaw, next time. But I didn't showcase him enough or do a review on him. So before we get into the review, I just want to show you originally, it's out of package, so I just kind of want to show you what the package looked like originally for ShadowHawk. This is what it looked like. If you're ready, we're going to get into reviewing the figure. So how fun is this for you guys? You get to stare at my Spawn t-shirt while I review the figure. So first things first, we've got ShadowHawk, the figure itself. By himself, he stands up pretty well, so it's really nice. He comes with a base where he can stand on. That's the base for ShadowHawk. And this little pipe here, which you pop on top. So let's get into this. So first things first, I want to go over the base, which is really cool. The base looks like it's the top of a building, which is really neat. It's really well detailed. It's got that very stone, stone effect on it. And on the sides, you got some brick effect, which is really neat. I'm not quite sure what this is supposed to be on this end here, but I believe this is supposed to be like a smoke pipe. And then as I mentioned, you have this piece right here, which is kind of like a silo type thing. You just pop that into place right here. And that completes the rooftop which ShadowHawk himself stands upon. That's a really nice looking base. The figure itself is really well done, very well detailed and sculpted. So ShadowHawk here is in a stance, as a position. You can't really move the legs too much. But he's looking like he's ready for some action in this pose, which is really cool. So I just want to move this to the side to show you guys quickly. McFarlane Toys did put out a ShadowHawk when McFarlane was in the early 90s as part of Image Comics' basic line of McFarlane Toys. They incorporated that with the Spawn line. This is what it looked like right here. So it's a lot more detailed than that figure. That was your basic action figure toy for kids to play with. And this here is more of your adult collecting figure. So getting into what ShadowHawk himself can do. So you've got the legs down here. The legs only rotate. So you can rotate full 360. Same thing for this leg here. But this leg, actually no, this leg doesn't rotate that much. I don't know if it's just my figure, but it seems to be a little stuck. But this leg rotates. You've got the torso that rotates, which is cool. You can rotate it all around. Then you have his arms that can move, this one moves 360. This one doesn't really move 360 that well. You can move it outwards, inwards. And, well, yeah, you can move it, you can rotate it 360, but I'd advise not because I feel like it gets a little stuck sometimes. And I think that's pretty much it. So you can pose him in, oh yes, and you also have the head, which is supposed to rotate, but doesn't rotate at all on my one. Again, I think it's stuck. And then you have his belt down here that just moves a little bit. Doesn't really come off or anything, it just moves a bit. So this is the front of ShadowHawk. Take him to the side. This is what he looks like on the side posing. It looks like on the back. Again on the other side. And if I'm going to zoom in really quick, fast there. That's what ShadowHawk's face looks like. So he's a really well done figure and takes the likeness of ShadowHawk and really brings it in really well. Apart from that, you've got the base, as I mentioned before. Here's the base. You just pop good old ShadowHawk onto the base. I'm going to do this for you guys. And voila, you've got ShadowHawk on his base. Really cool looking figure. You can display him any way you want. If you want to have him like this, I tend to put him like that. Put his arm, sometimes I put his arm up like this with the arm like that. You can display the arm like that. You can put the arm up like that. You could put his arm up like this if you want to display it. You could put his arm out like that. Any way you want to do it. You can even put his arm out like this, like he's doing a Hulk Hogan pose. But yeah, all in all, that's the ShadowHawk figure. And that's pretty much it, guys. So that's pretty much it, guys. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think of the figure. Like I said, I know that I did a haul of it a long while ago in one of my older videos. I just figured, you know, I've got time to kill at home, so I figured I'd do a review for you guys of the ShadowHawk figure. I plan on doing more flashback figure reviews, so if that's something you're interested, let me know. The next one I have, I'd like to do Ripclaw from the 10th anniversary. I also have the Spawn Rebirth figure, which I'd love to show off as well. And Wanda Blake from the Spawn Classic Covers line of figures. That's pretty much it, guys. I'll be back again soon with another video. And as always, be sure to, you know, subscribe to my channel. Hit that bell for notification. And it's cool if it's nerd cool.